The Istanbul Metro is a rapid transit underground railway network that serves the city of Istanbul, Turkey. It is operated by a degree Istanbul Ulaşım, a public enterprise, controlled by the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality. The oldest section is the Metro's M1 line, which opened in 1989. It now includes 65 stations in service, with 30 more under construction. The system currently consists of 4 lines named M1, M2, M3 and M4. More lines are under construction or planned. M5 is on the Asian side, while M7 and M6 Mini Metro will be on the European side. History. The oldest underground urban rail line in Istanbul is the Tar-1 Canal, which entered service on January 17, 1875. It is the world's second oldest underground urban rail line after the London Underground, which was built in 1863, and the first underground urban rail line in continental Europe. Though the first full line with multiple underground stations in continental Europe was Line 1 of the Budapest Metro. The first master plan for a full metro network in Istanbul, titled Avant Projet un Copyright Tripolitana Constantinople and conceived by the French engineer El Guerbi, dates to January 10, 1912. The plan comprised a total of 24 stations between the Topkapı ± and Angstrom districts and included a connection through the Golden Horn. Each station would have a 75-meter platform next to the rail line, while the distance between stations varied from 220 to 975 meters. The blueprints of the project, which was never realized, are today displayed at the Istanbul Technical University Museum. In 1936 the French urban planner Henri Prost proposed a metro network between the districts of Taksim and Beyazıt ±T, to the north and south of the Golden Horn, respectively. In October 1951 the Dutch firm Deco proposed a similar route between Taksim and Beyazıt ±T, and in September 1952 the director of the Paris Transportation Department, Marc Langevin, prepared a 14-chapter report together with his associate Louis Maisonnet for the implementation of the project and its integration with the other means of public transportation in the city. However, these plans never came into effect and all proposals were put on hold until 1987, when the planning for the current Istanbul Metro was made. Construction works for the first modern mass transit railway system started in 1989. The M1 was initially called Hafif Metro. Although it was built as a fully grade-separated line, the M1 line operates with shorter train sets and shorter station platforms than is standard on a traditional metro line, hence its light metro designation. The M1 line was later extended from Aksaray towards the western suburbs, reaching Atatürk 1/4 Airport in the southwest in 2002. Construction of the M2 began on September 11, 1992, but faced many challenges due to the numerous archaeological sites that were discovered during the drilling process, which slowed down or fully stopped the construction of many stations, especially at south. Taking into account the seismic activity in Istanbul, the entire network was built with a cut-and-cover method to withstand an earthquake of up to 9.0 on the Richter magnitude scale. The first section between Taksim and 4. Levent entered service, after some delays, on September 16, 2000. This line is 8.5 km long and has 6 stations, which all look similar but are in different colors. In 2000, there were 8 Alstom-built 4-car train sets in service, which ran every 5 minutes on average and transported 130,000 passengers daily. On January 30, 2009, the first train sets built by Alstom entered service. Alstom will build a total of 92 new wagons for the M2 line. As of January 30, 2009, a total of 34 train sets, each with 4 cars, were being used on the M2 line. A northern extension from 4. Levent to Maslak was opened on January 30, 2009. On September 2, 2010 the northern terminus Dara 1/4 YY followed. The southern extension of the M2 line from Taksim to Topkapı ± across the Golden Horn via Halia section station on the bridge and underground through the historic peninsula, entered service on February 15, 2014. The Taksim Topkapı ± extension is 5.2 km long, with 4 stations. The total cost of the extension was $593 million. At Unicapa ±, it will intersect with the extended light metro and the suburban train lines. The trip between the Angstrom station in Beyoğlu and the Işık Osman station in Maslak is 20 km long and takes 27 minutes. Including Angstrom, Taksim, 4. Levent, and 4. Levent, Işık Osman. The total length of the European side of the M2 line will reach 23 km when all 16 stations from Harka ± Osman to Unicapa ± will be completed. Not including the 936 meters long Golden Horn Metro Bridge, the 0.6 km long Taksim Kabatari tunnel connection with the Sivas port, the 0.6 km long Unicapa ± Aksaray tunnel connection for the M1 line, and the 13.6 km long Marmaray tunnel. On the Asian side, construction is in progress of the remaining portion of the 26.5 km long M4 line from Kada ± Car paragraph Y to Kanaka, yielding a total of 19 stations. It cost $751 million and was built by the Astaldi/Mikhail/Gar 1/4 Lermak Consortium. The first section opened on August 17, 2012, terminating in Kartal. Construction of the 20 km long M6 line from Areska 1/4 Davia Almranai to Sancaktepe started in March 2012. The Marmaray tunnel connecting the Asian and European metro lines opened on October 29, 2013. Operations: the metro operates from 6 a.m. to approximately 0.30 a.m. every €7 minutes. During peak hours the interval's reduced to 5 minutes. There is a flat fare €2.15 TL, paid in tokens. Akbil tickets cards are also valid, which is the most popular method for long-distance traveling. The Akbil ticket is valid on all metros, trams, funiculars, ferryboats and buses. Ferryboat and bus fares are not flat, so the price of this transfer ticket also varies depending on the distance to be covered on bus or ferryboat. Lines. Metro lines. The following table lists the metro lines currently in service on the Istanbul Metro. An additional 4 lines are under construction or planned. Commuter rail line. The following line is a commuter rail line that offers connection between the European side and Asian side segments of the Istanbul Metro stations. European side, M1 line. The following 7 operational stations are shared by both the M1A and M1B branch lines: Unicapa ±, Aksaray, Emniyet, Fawship, Tufkapa ±, Ulubitla ±, Bayrampaşa, Maltip, Simca ± Lam, Kocatepe, Otoga, M1A branch line. The following 10 stations are only on the M1A branch lines: Terazide, Davutpar-i-Chor, Merta, Zeytinburnu, Barka ± RKA paragraph Y, A°NCIRLI, Bahar section Aliv, Aterka paragraph Y Angstrom Ariniv, Yeni Bosna, DTM, Istanbul Ferol Merkezi, Atata 1/4 AK Havalimanı ±. M1B branch line. The following 5 stations are only on the M1B branch lines: Esenler, Mendes, Oir section Ya 1/4 Zla 1/4, Bakka ± Lam, Maidan, Kirazla ±, M2 line. Harka ± Osman, Dara 1/4 YY, Atata 1/4 AK Ota Sanawi, Chor, Araza, Sanawi Mahorlizi, Sirantape, 4. Levent, Gerachp, Angstrom Ali, Mecidiyeköy paragraph Y, Osman Bey, Taksim, Angstrom Halia section, Vizsila, Unicapa ±, M3 line. Metro Kent, Barak Konut Lara ±, Sitala, Degatazal, Kaiteli Sanawi, Sto section, Mahmutbey, Yenimahal, Kirazla ±. The route splits to form a Y at the Kaiteli Sanawi station with the following 2 northwesterly stations: Ziryagar paragraph Kalb Mahorlizi, Olimpiyat, Asian side, M4 line. Kada ± Car paragraph Y, Ira ± La ± Ka Omasi, Akka ± Badum, Awinalan, Gar paragraph ZTEPE, Yenisara, Kosiatara plus or minus, Bostanka plus or minus, Car 1/4 a picavolt 1/4 Kyala plus or minus, Multip, Husurivi, Gar 1/4 LSUYU, Desenkant, Hustain Adli, Soanla plus or minus K, Kartal, Yakarka plus or minus K, Pendik, Kanaka, track gauge and electrification, M1, traction, overhead line wire, gauge, 1435 M2, traction, sidebar electrification, gauge, 1435 M3, traction, overhead line wire, gauge, 1435 M4, traction, rigid catenary electrification, gauge, 1435 alignment and interchanges. The lines are fully underground and have no connection between them. All station names are on the bus lines as well. The M2 line has an interchange between F1 in Taksim and a new interchange tunnel is almost finished between Zincirlikuyu Metro bus station and Garet station. When the line is completed, there will be an interchange at the Yenikapı plus or minus Marmaray station and a Degree ferry port. From where it is possible to take the high-speed catamaran sea bus for going to Bursa, Banda plus or minus RMA or Yalova. As well as the other sea bus ports in a Degree Istanbul such as Bostanka plus or minus, Karda plus or minus Car paragraph Y, Barka plus or minus RKA paragraph Y, and Kabatali. The M4 line has a vapor, motorboat, a Degree and nostalgic tram interchange at Karda plus or minus Car paragraph Y, which is the heart of a Degree Istanbul's Asian side. When IRA plus or minus La plus or minus Car section station complex's construction is finished, Marmaray and M4 will meet here. Also at Alwin-Alan/Yazana section AR plus or minus R, the line has a Metrobus interchange just like Garet Pan M2. Rolling stock. Although line M1 is a metro line, its rolling stock, in use since 1989, is made up of typical ABB light rail vehicles. These are partly the same as those used on the T4 tramway line. The first Istanbul full metro rolling stocks, which entered service on September 16, 2000 on the Taksim, 4. Levent line, were built by Alstom. These trains are air-conditioned and equipped with LCD screens. On January 30, 2009, the first 8 trains built by Alstom entered service. Today the system has 268 trains. These trains are also air-conditioned and equipped with LCD screens, as well as dynamic route map showing the location and direction of the train. In September 2009, CAF signed a contract to supply 144 units for the A-degree Istanbul Metro, amounting to €1.156.159. These metro units, each consisting of 4 cars, with a total length per unit of 90 meters and a maximum transport capacity of 1,300 passengers. Future extension projects and plans, lines table for future metro lines. European side, M3 metro line extension, Barka plus or minus RKA paragraph Y Kirazla plus or minus metro line. Planned line. M7 metro line, the M7 Mecidiyeköy paragraph Y Mahmutbey metro line is under construction. On December 20, 2013, the line was commissioned to Kalin Group for construction. The groundbreaking ceremony was held on February 9, 2014. The line will be 18 km long with 15 stations, and is expected to go into service in 2017. M8 metro line, Barka plus or minus RKA paragraph Y Belikta 1/4 ZAR 1/4 metro line. Planned line. Yenikapı plus or minus Barka plus or minus RKA paragraph Y metro line, Yenikapı plus or minus Barka plus or minus RKA paragraph Y D100 metro line. Planned line. Asian side, the Areska 1/4 Dalbekos metro line will run parallel to the Bosporus shoreline. M4 metro line, M4 Karda plus or minus Car paragraph Y Kartal is being extended, and will eventually connect Sabaha Gar paragraph Car section N International Airport, Yakarka plus or minus K, Pendik, Kanaka, M5 metro line, M5 Araska 1/4 Daraka plus or minus R plus or minus Clap plus or minus, Libadi, 50 NCIR plus or minus L, Area plus or minus, Amrani, a degree NKA plus or minus Larsen P, Ayakmak, Ilamak U, Alta plus or minus Nair, Lies, Dudulu, Topluko Nut, Ekmaka paragraph Y/Sancaktepe. See also, Marmaray, Istanbul Modern Tramways, Istanbul Nostalgic Tramways, Trams in Istanbul, TAR 1/4 Nel, Public Transport in Istanbul, References. External links, a degree Istanbul Alar plus or minus M, official website of Metro, Istanbul Rail System Map, Istanbul Metro Map, Istanbul Metro Guide, Istanbul Metro Map on Google Earth.